Hello. Today I did a lot of things. So seeing as I stayed up late last night, this morning I woke up early because I thought I smelled dog poo, but I checked everywhere, no dog pooed. Still, I went and walked my dog just in case, like if it was gassy and he really needed to go. He did end up going, but it wasn't the bad kind of smell that I thought it was smelling. So I went back to bed, of course. And then later, I thought I smelled it again, but I knew I was just kind of going crazy. I didn't really know why I smelled it. Didn't know if it was me emanating the scent, like my filthy bed or anything like that. I didn't know if it was like maybe I had weird sinus problems that was making me smell weird stuff. So I just kind of had to wrestle with that thought as I tried to get myself back to sleep, even though I thought I could smell dog feces. And then I went back to sleep, and then I was woken by my alarm because I had planned to see a movie earlier today, and I got up, went and saw the movie. The movie I'd seen before. Actually, a movie I went and saw like a couple weeks back in the theaters already. But I wanted to go back and see how it felt to watch again because it was really cool seeing it the first time, and it was almost as cool seeing it the second time, but a little bit more satisfying, in fact, seeing it the second time. But yeah, that's cool. The movie went well. I came home and I finished that drawing. I finished coloring that drawing. So I did my drawing today. And then I started writing. I wrote like a whole page today. So there's that to be proud of. And then I read a bunch. Read a bunch of my the Throne of Glass prequel book that I'm on right now. So I read a bunch of that, which is fun. And then I started kind of losing focus on the book because I was thinking of doing other stuff, and I went and did some more drawing practice. I started up a new drawing, and for drawing stuff, there's like especially with anatomy and such, there's different methods that when I like researched, I did a little research of what methods people use, and one of them was like, oh, you got to make boxes of all the body parts first, and then you can, build them in later. And so that's the method I tried to employ today. And it looks pretty good so far. It looks properly like 3D esque sort of box drawing. I had to tinker around with a few different things because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing, but I figured it out enough to make it look decent, and I'm happy with myself for that. But overall, today was a supremely productive day, even though I didn't get up until like noon. So that was delightful. Uh, Tomorrow, all right, and if I didn't declare this, today was a yes. Tomorrow, I have some plans, but since it's a 3 day weekend for me, I don't have work. So I'm going to probably try to continue drawing, maybe writing more, and if I get the time, read, of course. Keep my movement going. At the moment, my drawing talents aren't exactly what I'd call talents, but I'm a lot better off than when I started going at it. But I'm still not quite satisfied with, where I'm at. So even after completing something of a drawing by drawing it up and coloring it, it still feels like really weird and awkward. Like I haven't quite gotten it down yet. But the way it turned out, I'm definitely moving forward. I'm progressing, and I can tell that much, and that excites me. So I look forward to the way that's going to continue. No. What else? Right. Oh yeah. I was discussing tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow, right, might be a couple different things, right? Obviously I'm gonna try to get up, and I'm gonna try to uh, draw and write, and maybe read some. But I have plans for later in the night if they don't get canceled because it's a Friday, and that's D&D stuff. I have done a lot of prep work from what happened in the previous session, and in the preparation of the next session. And I am very much hoping and looking forward on that front. So, fingers crossed. Hope everything goes okay. Hope I get to see the next chapter tomorrow night. But that's today and tomorrow for you. So here's the puppy. We just went on another little walk a few minutes ago before I tried my little box drawing startup. And he got his last little potty in. But he's had an eventful day. We went on a bit of a longer walk earlier, and I had to stop because there was a car coming down the road. And I tried to hold him still, but he shrugged out of his collar and ran around a bit. Luckily, my sister, who was walking her dog, was able to coax him inside, so we didn't really have to chase him down too much. Thankfully, because usually if he gets out off leash, there's a bit of a chase that follows, but this time it went smoothly. So even though he was a bit of a bad boy, he ended up being a pretty good boy. So that's nice. But anyways, that's everything. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with me your thoughts in the comment section below, and share me with your friends, family, or anyone else you know that you think might be interested in my content. I'm beginning to think my outro is way too long, and I should just say like, comment, and subscribe. Good night. And I wonder if my ever-repeating thumbnail of just me smiling at the end of every video gets a little, I don't know, old. And I know when I started out on these and throughout the entirety of them, all I've been using them for is me and holding myself accountable and stuff like that. But all the views I get on these things compared to the videos that I release of my gaming content kind of makes me rethink how this works. And the majority of you who are watching my videos watch my journal videos as opposed to my gaming videos. So I wonder how I might pander to you guys a little bit better. Should I have better thumbnails where I'm not smiling in everyone? Should I show off, I don't know, a household object? Should I do a doodle and put it on a friggin' thumbnail? What's the story here? I don't have the science of thumbnails known very well, so I don't know. I'm ranting. My outro is out. I'm probably going to shorten it soon because it's a ramble, and you guys don't need to hear all that. Regardless, I thank you all for watching, and I wish you all a good night.